Stay safe. Stay curious. This is Nightmare Stories. We all know that unsettling feeling when you're catching the last train home, alone in a dimly lit compartment. The emptiness makes you question, what if you're not alone? What if there's something, or someone, watching? Prepare yourself as we delve into 3 true haunting stories of the last train home. Story number 1. The Phantom Passenger. Tim always found solace in working late nights, the dim light of his office a strange comfort. Yet every night as he boarded the last train, he felt uneasy. A lingering feeling that he wasn't alone accompanied him throughout his journey. One particular night, the sensation was too strong to ignore. Tim found himself sharing the compartment with an old man, his face scarred and disfigured. The old man leaned in, his eyes piercing Tim's soul as he whispered, "Get off at the next stop if you want to live." Tim's heart pounded as he considered the man's words. Was it a mere warning or a dark prophecy? Against his better judgment, he exited at the next stop. Tim stood on the empty platform, the sound of his own breathing unnerving him. Just as he contemplated walking back home or waiting for a taxi, he heard a gut-wrenching scream emanate from the direction the train had disappeared in, followed by an eerie silence. Tim swore never to take the last train home again. Story number 2. The Cursed Compartment. Melissa was an avid reader, often losing herself in novels during her daily commute, but that fateful night she couldn't concentrate. She looked up to find a woman in the corner, her eyes full of malevolence. What struck Melissa the most was the woman's eerie grin that seemed to grow wider the longer she stared. Terrified, Melissa delved into the history of the train route, uncovering an incident from decades ago involving a woman's tragic suicide in the tunnel. Could the spirit she encountered be a manifestation of that lingering tragedy? From then on, Melissa found herself battling inner turmoil each time she neared that tunnel, her eyes anxiously scanning the faces around her as the haunting question remained, would the curse manifest again? And if so, what price would it claim? Story number 3. The Haunting Melody. Lucas was a creature of habit, and his train rides were often an opportunity to unwind. Yet on that particular night, he felt something extraordinary was about to unfold. A haunting melody drifted through the air, so beautiful it seemed out of this world. The music lured him to the far end of the train, where he found the last compartment empty, save for a young woman in a vintage dress playing a violin. Lucas was spellbound, captivated by her ethereal grace. But as the clock struck midnight, the woman vanished into thin air. The melody she'd been playing lingered, filling the emptiness with its haunting presence. Later, Lucas learned about a talented young musician who had died tragically years ago on that same train route. He couldn't help but wonder, was the apparition a mere coincidence, or was it her lingering presence sending a message from beyond? So there you have it, listeners. 3 chilling tales of the last train home that will surely give you second thoughts the next time you find yourself alone in a train compartment. Remember, life is full of mysteries waiting to unfold. Sometimes your next train ride might just be the setting for your own personal horror story. Sleep well, or try to